Earth. 8 billion people occupy the world around us. Many names are known far and wide around the globe, but most people are shrouded in obscurity, living, working, striving to make their way through this life. To most, their faces are unfamiliar, but behind each face is a life. Behind each face is an eternal soul. Behind each face is a story.
Guyana, the land of many waters, a land filled with natural beauty, vibrant color, and bursting with life. Its rich soil is not only the burying place of many precious resources, but is also the birthplace of the jungle canopy above. Its lush rainforest is home to millions of exotic creatures that seems to sing together of the beauty of Guyana. But in the midst of all these beauties lies a people, nearly 1 million souls, trapped in darkness and steeped in satanic religion. Each day, 50,000 Muslims beg Allah for forgiveness and have no answer. Over 200,000 Hindus bring offerings to their gods and weep as they watch the public burning of their deceased loved ones, yet their gods cannot hear their cries. Hundreds of thousands of people are plagued by evil spirits and seek freedom by going to church and being religious, yet they have no hope of everlasting life. Beneath the dense jungle canopy can be heard the cry of 9 Armenian tribes, still waiting to hear from the unknown God. They live and die in obscurity, unknown and unreached. Although Guyana is among the most beautiful regions on Earth, it has attained the highest suicide rate in the world. This year alone, hundreds of Guyanese people will end their lives. Guyana needs the gospel.
Howdy, we are Dean and Patty Runyon, missionaries to Guyana, South America. We have been there over 30 years in Port Kaituma, and want to say the Lord has really blessed the work. The gospel has been preached in many, many villages, lots of people saved, and Lighthouse Baptist Church was started in Port Kaituma, and we started in a tent. Then we built the youth center, and then finally the church building. It took 5.5 years to get in our building, and now it's all completed, and it's built for the grandkids. The Lord has really blessed us with hardwood and hard work. So 3 mission houses and a mission boot camp building, and we're just looking forward to what's going to happen in the future. I had a construction accident, and I've had many surgeries. I'm not going to be able to return just because of the health issues that I've had. And we have asked Blake and Haylee to take the work, and they've been there many times. They love the work, and our people love them. So we want to introduce you to them, saying that we endorse them completely. And I trust and pray you'll support them and pray for them.
I first came to Guyana as a teenager in 2014. Since that time, I've been able to come back to Guyana 11 times, and one of those trips I was able to live among these dear people for several months. For the last 5 years, my family and I have been reaching the world through the cargo ports of the U.S., but the time has come, and God has called us back to these dear people. Port Kaituma is a great central location for a number of reasons. First of all, it is a port village that supplies all of the other mining villages in the region, making it the perfect hub for evangelism. Secondarily, It is the only source of education beyond the elementary school level for children living in the surrounding villages. During the school year, we will literally have thousands of students from all over the region that come here to learn and to study. We will have the opportunity to minister to these young people, and it is our desire to win them to Christ, to train them, to disciple them, to invest our lives into them, and then send them forth to preach the gospel in the regions beyond. Along with local church ministries and evangelism in surrounding villages, it is our desire to start a Bible Institute where we can train young men and women for the ministry and then send them forth to plant self-sustaining indigenous churches all through the interior. Lastly, it is our desire to host teams from America to come and experience life on the mission field. I believe that there is no better way to pray for missionaries and to be burdened for the mission field than to come and see the need with your own eyes. We are so excited that God is sending us here to continue the work of the gospel in Guyana. But what about you? What part are you going to play in the Great Commission? Are you going to allow God to write your story?